supporting a coalition. The first past the post will form the government, whether it's the Liberal Party or the Conservative Party. But it's important to realise that you have to work with parties in the House of Commons, and you have to work with members of Parliament. And that is what brought this election to where it's on. The fact is, people felt, the government felt, the members felt that we were not getting the proper information from government. And so did the parliamentary budget officer. The only ones that felt they were given the proper figures was the Harper government. And there was contempt of Parliament, a motion that went before committee. And it was discussed, and this is the first time this ever happened. It came back to the House, and this government, the Harper government, was not defeated on the budget. It was defeated on contempt of Parliament. And that simply means that they were not supplying the proper information to the members of Parliament in Ottawa. The way the British system works, you run the show. That's why we have to have people voting. You elect myself or one of the other three up here. They go to Ottawa. Somebody forms a government. And in the system that we operate under, it's the due responsibility of that government to be fully honest and come forth with the figures that are asked for. It's the highest court in the land. They did not do it. They were found in contempt of Parliament, and we have the election.
Thank you very much. Next to respond is Mike Currie.
I support the Prime Minister in his position that his party is running for a majority government. I think it's that will happen. I believe that Canadians are tired of all the fighting and bickering that's been happening for the last 2.5 years, and threats of bringing down the government and paralyzing our economy. And I think that we can't eat fear anymore, ladies and gentlemen. We have to get on with business. We have to roll up our sleeves and get on with the job. We need stability, and we can't be going around talking about a coalition. I think that Iggy has already signed a letter for a coalition, so if he done it once, we know he's going to do it again. Thank you.
Thank you for your thoughts. Next is Lorne Cudmore.
In theory, I'd support a coalition government. But as an election issue in this election, it's one of the biggest red herrings that's ever been thrown in the faces of Canadians. And with all due respect to Mr. Currie, I and anybody else here would feel their intelligence insulted because to justify the Tory position, they have twisted historical facts to play upon the fears of the people. And quite frankly, that's reprehensible.
Thank you very much. And in final, Leslie Stewart.
Well, speaking for the Green Party, I don't think we're going to win this election. We'll be hard-pressed to get a seat, okay? But if I got the seat, Lawrence conceded and I got the seat, then I would definitely work with every party in Parliament to do the best that we can for the people in Cardigan, for the people in our country. When I was a young pup running around, these things were called minority government. It didn't matter if it was provincial or federal. If I can remember correctly, they were the best government for us, the people. You didn't have somebody hopping there for 4 years and run gunshot and put anything they want passed. You had to work with the other people. You wanted to stay for 3 or 4 or 5 years, you had to work with the other people, and that was the best government for the people of this country. And that's why the Conservatives want to be the party in power, because they don't want to work with us. They don't want to work with you. They just want to run and do what they want to do with no repercussions for the next 4 years. Not a good thing to do. I've seen them, what they've done so far. Not a good move. So vote Green.
Thank you very much. The 2-minute rebuttal will begin.
Well, I support my leader's attempt for a majority government too.
I believe that we need stability in government this time. I think that Canadians have had enough of the bickering and fighting, and they want a steady hand at the tiller to take our country forward and allow it to grow and prosper. And I think that's what we're going to have is a majority government. And I hope to be part of it.
If they were responsible, that was responsible, that respected the people who live in this country. I love how people say, the people said this. I didn't say it. I did it. Half the people in this room said the things that Mr. Harper said we said. I mean, if you've gone to one of his rallies, you can't get in unless you're a card-carrying conservative and you're screaming. So what the heck's he talking about?
Look at the economy.
End my rebuttal.
If there's no further words,